Hello fellow miners, welcome to this video on the Leadstorm powered minigun weapon mastery Redux. This is the second video I'm making for this one. The first one I recorded during early access, and I wanted to record this for 1.0 to show you how to play it with the differences in the HP and the balance and the armor and all that stuff. So of course I started to run this because a fellow miner on the Steam forums mentioned they were struggling with it and mentioned that it was a very difficult, if not impossible, weapon mastery. So let's run it. Minigun. So, of the class mods to play for this, you could actually probably play any of them on Gunner here. Weapon Specialist is fine. Juggernaut probably would also be fine too as well. The weapon range penalties does hurt at times, but you can offset it with your gear ultimately if you do go that route. And it's also probably not too bad to play because of the damage passive there. Playing on Magma Core means that you can have that procced and up a lot. And then Heavy Gunner here would also be fine because the minigun is a heavy weapon and weapon range is not too bad. The reload speed's fine. Movement speed penalty there is not great, but then you also get a fire rate bonus there in the class mod mastery, which is, I don't know why they do this, but Heavy Gunner has fire rate while Weapon Specialist has damage. You'd think they would reverse, but go figure. Anyways, we'll do Weapon Specialist here. Let's take a look at the gear real fast to show you what I got. And of course, I've stacked a lot of HP and armor on my gear because it's very beneficial in 1.0. The bugs hit a lot harder now. If you're struggling with the various, basically, weapon masteries or really any of the dives, stack a bunch of extra HP and armor on your gear. I find that it can roll in very high numbers on your gear. And by doing this, you actually don't have to worry about it as much when you're then playing the dive. Like, especially when you're starting off with a lot of HP and armor, you can take a lot of chip damage early and drop down quite a bit and be okay. But we got other stats we got here. We got luck, XP gain, fire rate, mining speed, so movement speed, reload speed, and of course a lot of damage. So look at the quirks here and we'll go over them very specifically. Is we've got this company breastplate here, which has like a lot of HP, a lot of armor. Got the extra HP for a weapon level above 12, but going to proc once for us, but that's fine. It's just, I'm mainly using this just for the extra HP and armor. We've got this chip here for Bosco. It's got luck, XP gain, and fire rate. Great. And then the Bosco weapon for the electrical beam. I really like this one because it basically procs shock. So that shock status effect will increase your chance to crit chance, which is always nice. And Bosco picking up XP is one of my favorite quirks for Bosco. Got the Sonic Sugar Scrambler here. There's mining speed, XP gain, and fire rate. All very good for this particular class mod. And then we've got armor for Red Sugar Collected. Pretty nice. And then Red Sugar heals for more, which is, it's not nothing, but I mean, it probably could be a little bit more, honestly. 5% is not that much. Then we got the DW40K over here, which I'm only really using it because it's got movement speed and reload speed. That quirk there, the movement speed when upgrading stats effect damage is probably, we're not going to be picking stats effect damage. So for the dwarf tape here, we've got some damage, armor, and luck, as well as another quirk here that it's only a proc once for us, but it's just extra armor for every weapon above level 12. Then the weapon mod here for the custom grip has damage, HP, and armor, as well as a scaling quirk for damage per Red Sugar Collected. Now this is a really good quirk, and the primary reason why I haven't actually replaced this weapon mod yet. Just a very solid gear piece. Okay, so with that, let's get to it. Rockets down.
Frame on this.
One weapon only, just like in the good old days. Let's see if you can keep up.
Okay. Some really movement speed. It's nice to have good movement speed with the minigun because you're going to want to be running out in front of the, really more so the Dread than the elites, to turn around and then deal damage to them. We'll take the fire right here. And we want damage right now from these bugs, primarily to get this Red Sugar. There's some actually behind us too. Early HP, that's epic. We'll take that. That's good value. Give me that Red Sugar there. Just trying to proc the quirk here. There should be some right down here too. Yeah, that too. You can't pick it up. You can't pick up Red Sugar if you're at full health. So you gotta take a little bit of damage to make sure you grab it. And I don't want to try to remember when I am damaged to go back and get it. We're gonna save that for the elite. Quickly check over here. That's for the Propa over there. Keep moving. So, and actually, before we get further into this particular video, let's pause for a second. I want to show one quick thing. And I found this out recently, and I don't know how much of an impact it'll make for the minigun, but the fire rate that you have here, it's capped by the FPS of the game. So if you have your FPS capped at a certain, basically, frame rate, you can actually be reducing the rate of your fire. Now, I'm assuming this will probably be changed in the future. I don't remember this being a problem in early access, but if you go to your settings and you go to your video here, just change that max frame rate, to uncheck it, and then basically increase it a little bit. I had it previously set to 60, and I don't remember what was the reason. I feel like I just recently unchecked it just for this video to make sure that in the event I go over 60 projectiles a second, that I don't want to get my DPS ultimately on it. So, little known thing. Again, if you're playing like on a Steam Deck or even on an Xbox, you might have to set a max frame rate. That's not too high, but worth mentioning that I unchecked it, and I feel like it's not. I don't really notice a difference. My PC is not that powerful, but it's powerful enough, I guess. So it takes a fire rate here. Much better value is the uncommon. This.
A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Ugh. This is the part that's annoying about the minigun. Just the reload speed as the uncommon. Is that you have to turn around to fire, so fire right here, and here we'll take gas rerouting.
Rocking it to 11. Your time is not great.
Ooh, early luck. Take
I
that.
just became a better dwarf. Loot bug hot.
There's a gear piece back there. Get in a second. Just gonna poke our heads up here. Hey, some more movement speed. Let's get zoom in. Like I mentioned before, I want to have some good movement speed to get out in front of the dread to optimize our damage there. Make our way around. I think there's one more nitro patch too. Get a gold patch. There's a nitro patch, and then some red sugar. Nice. We're gonna start making our way down there to get that gear piece, as well as the supply pod with the LED. Get the reload speed here. You got a shell back. Be able to see if we can do a double smoosh. Be a little bit harder on the shell back. We're gonna hang down here. See if it. Here it can bounce them into it. Ah ha ha ha! Got it. So that is one of those strategy I don't use all the time, but I find I'm using it even way more now in 1.0, partly because I just have way more health and armor to work with. But if the shellback is rolling towards you and you're trying to call the supply pod, is that you stand closer to the edge of the supply pod LZ, that's landing zone, and then as the shellback comes to hit you, it'll bounce off you and then into the supply pod. You gotta time it just right. It takes a little while just to get the feel for it, but if you notice, I kind of stepped out of the LZ just for a second to stop the supply pod and then jumped back in real fast once I saw the shellback getting closer. There you go. Take the 5-leaf clover here. I just don't want to reroll just yet. Look at the damage here. Let's keep moving. Let's go get the gear piece, and there should be one more. We're reloading right now. Actually, let's turn it around now. Epic? It's okay. Damage here.
Think you can kill
One.
me? Well, think again.
Piercing here is good value as an epic.
I'll take it.
Legendary XP gain? Sure.
Sweet.
Get back here. So when you're fighting the shellbacks, the optimal strategy is... We'll take the movement speed here, actually. I kind of want to be a little bit faster to make sure I can get to the dread.
Clock is ticking, miner. Get it wrapped up.
But the optimal strategy I was saying with the shove axe is to follow them. So, and we'll you know what? We'll I guess we'll just take the body shots. I guess if we take fire, maybe this will be worthwhile, but we're gonna take it. It's fine.
That's stuff of legend.
But the shove axe is you want to follow them. Take the pickup radius here. Very nice.
Objective completed, Miner. Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
This gold can buy this movement speed. I think just one left over. I mean, but we'll take the gold here. But because we're already pretty fast, we're at 48%. If this was maybe like we need damage right now. We don't have that much damage or reload. So, but I don't want the paint shop right now. I want the gold.
I'm raring to try this out.
I should take this crit chance.
This one shoots me best. One down.
We're already pretty fast. Let's take that piercing here. It's a pretty good upgrade. Okay, I mentioned earlier that when I took that body shots for legendary, that would improve our stat select damage if we take the fire here. Now, I'm not a big fan of the pan-fried shells, honestly. It's just, I don't know. You can do this as a stat effect weapon, and I believe the original video I recorded for this, I did do stat effect for it, but let's do an on-hit based build this time around, and we'll do bigger mags here. It's fine.
Put a bit of extra kick in it.
XP and take the damage here actually. Reload. I think I missed one patch of nitro somewhere, but it's okay.
Stage 1 cleared.
Should be closer to like 75 or something.
Nitro before the next stage.
Okay, let's take the fire rate.
Give me that.
A lot more luxure. HP. Our piercing's pretty good. We're gonna reroll.
I'm feeling
one time.
lucky.
Take armor. Take that reload.
Take it.
Reroll one more time.
Let's shake it up.
We're gonna skip this, and we'll go with the pin that damage, and we'll pin probably the piercing too. Why not? Grab this fire rate.
I can't get enough of this rare stuff.
I'm gonna hold the gold right now. I don't want to because basically, so when you're in the when you're paused, by the way, if you're not aware, for 5-leaf clover, when there's procs, you actually build stacks on it, and you're paused in the shop, so you keep them. So if you notice down there by my minigun down there, I'm showing 2 stacks of the 5-leaf clover, and I've got my luck at 97. So I could reroll here and try and get a little bit more to spend. I kind of want to get both of these now in the next shop. We'll rewatch it one more time.
I want another go.
All right. One more crit chance, but let's get the armor. Let's just be super tanky at 152.
Shabby.
That's an absurd number. Get the piercing. We'll get that damage, and I won't pin this because this is already 48. We'll go next stage.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
Once them bugs start feeling like family, you know it's
Let's get all this red sugar here, and we gotta take some damage to make that happen. There we go.
I killed the loot bug, and I'm not
Get that loot bug.
proud about it.
Get one more level to get to 18 at least. Got the crit chance.
Mind if I do?
We're at 32. We want to get our crit chance up to something like a lot higher.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is
I'd like to get obviously closer to 100%, but we'll take if we can get it to like get closer to like 70, 80, it'd be good. Fire right here, it's good, and we're gonna take the favorite.
Time to kill.
Yeah, if you look at we're currently our fire rate's 153 per second. Yeah, supposedly if you have that frame rate cap, though, it fires a lot slower based on your frame rate, so... Ooh, take that was a pick pretty, sure. Probably the last big race we're gonna need, though, honestly. Let's just grab this now. I don't need it for the elites, honestly. I feel like at this point it should be pretty strong.
LC prepped. Big swarm detected. Buck up and get ready.
I'm gonna reroll one time here. Okay, cool. We're gonna take energy bars. Energy bars is a great artifact. Part of the reason why I actually really like to stack a bunch of HP on my gear is because I'm always looking for energy bars in the dive. If you can get it, it's a bonkers artifact. It was effectively nerfed with the release of 1.0. But that's also just part of the rebalancing they did with HP, where all the HPs were increased. So now this is instead of being -2, it's -3, but it's still a bonkers artifact. So we're gonna take that here. We'll be on the lookout for a little bit more HP though. We don't want to get too low. I'll take some more damage here, sure.
An epic vision.
Or piercing.
This is my pick.
Get this. I feel like we've got good piercing at this point. We have some pin in the shop too. We'll take the crit damage here.
Feels rare. Feels right.
Take some more piercing.
A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Sorry, little. Your own fault for being full of.
Yeah. Also, by the way, all that extra armor we took is going to be really good when we have the energy bars here. Hey, legendary. We actually have pretty good mining speed too, so we'll just take that fire right here.
Upgrade's gonna change my life. Die!
Get our way around. Now here, we're already really fast. I'll take the HP here to help offset the energy bars.
Don't mind if I do.
I don't need to reroll necessarily just yet. These are very, very fine upgrades that we're getting. Just take the damage here is fine.
This is a rare treat.
Now here, what's our reload at? Okay. Let's reroll here one time. I guess we're taking some more fire rate. There's a Huli. Let's go get the Huli first. Get back here. Got it.
Yeah,
hey, crit chance. Good. Dang. Okay, we don't never took the fire damage, so this sector scanner, I mean, it's just not gonna proc enough. Like, can we get, if we take this right now, are we gonna get, this is 18 nitro. Are we gonna get 18 nitro right now? Probably not. I'd rather just take the bigger cogs. Even next stage, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get enough of it.
Bloody hell, you're hot to kill.
Good damage here. To get blown up here.
It's calling to me. Jamaica great.
Take that epic reload speed here. It's good value. Now we don't need the XP gain so much anymore. You could still take this, but I just want the crit chance.
Dibbity dips.
We have like close to 50% now, which is not too bad, but crit damage here. Let's get tankier. Why not? If we use these, take that damage here, sure. Nice. Still epic crate. It's pretty good.
Completed, miner.
All right.
Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
You have a piercing in the shop. We don't. I mean, piercing is actually a lot better now. I think it's probably easier to get more HP in the shop, I feel like. This is probably pretty close. We'll take the crit damage here.
Not too shabby.
Let's take the mining speed. Just be a little bit faster mining. Why not? I think we explored everything, so I don't think there's anything else that you go look for. Just some of this XP and we'll go next stage. Get a reload here. I think it's good value.
Gotta move on, miner.
Let's get out of here now.
We'll head out momentarily. Well done, miner.
You know what? The body shot actually affects one other thing which I didn't think about. It should affect your I probably should have taken it on that last the loot crate. It will affect the damage from your passive. So I believe connect, projectile, and body shots will also improve that too. So I totally forgot, but worth mentioning. We'll take the damage here.
I'm gonna be the best survivor.
I don't really need that piercing anymore. We'll forego the piercing here. I'm gonna skip that. Let's go ahead and re-roll one time.
Show me more.
Take the reload here actually.
Tough choice.
Reroll again.
Gonna roll the dice on this one. Gonna roll the dice on this one. Let me try again.
All right, we'll take the movement speed, I guess.
Need it.
I kind of want. You can re-roll one more time, I guess.
Show me more.
What? Okay. I was hoping for just like 1 HP upgrade or crit chance, or even crit damage. We'll just take the movement speed here. It's fine.
You don't see these every day.
But next stage.
Only one way to rouse the dreadnought. Destroy its cocoons. Kill them all, Miner.
Go away.
I've got a bad feeling about this one. Yeah.
All right, let's keep moving. Red sugar. Oh. Damage.
Yeah.
Take the reload here. Fine. Combine all the nitro to get all the gold for rerolls. Go away.
Yeah.
Take that much chip damage here. Oh, it's always fun when you're able to blast through the bugs like that. Especially like the grunts are really easy to do that on. Hi. Let's reroll here though. Take the damage. I think it's good value. Okay, nice. Okay.
Feeling much better now.
What is actually our meta bucket at right now? Is that 206? Okay, good.
Loot buck.
But yeah, that damage quirk that scales on red sugar it's really, really good.
Clear out the landing zone and triangulate your position so it can land.
I think the piercing here is good value.
I'm gonna do something epic with this.
What's this piercing at 12?
Supply pod low. Impact imminent.
Heads up.
Hey, okay. BLT here is a great pickup. You could reroll, but honestly, this is very, very solid right now because we have energy bars. So this will help offset that and make it a little tankier. Very, very nice. Hey, damage? I'll take it.
Say hello to my little friend.
Moving. I think that's everything. And then just looking to see if there's any more red sugar. I'll reload out right now, actually. 125. Okay. We don't need that last little bit of nitro anyways. Can't reroll anymore. Yeah, I wish I had a little bit more crit chance, but that's okay. We'll make do without it. Run ahead and turn around. Aye. So our movement speed's at 66, so the reload at. You know what? We'll take the reload here. It's probably okay.
This one.
Head again. Nice. Okay. Let's go clear some of this swarm right now. Alright. I want crit chance. Give me. You know what? So it's funny. I want crit chance. But I think this movement speed actually here is probably a pretty good hit because we're going to be even faster and we'll be able to get that much further ahead of the dread to turn around and get shots on him. So we'll take that here. I mean, you can even go for some extra mining speed if you have a lower mining speed here, but I think my mining speed is pretty good. It's at 3. And this is only really for if you get like trapped in, if you're playing the twins, which can happen if you're getting pinched, or if you're playing the solo dread when the spikes come out. I think the movement's better though. Get ready, 1%. Absurdly strong now. I want like a good chance though. All right, we're taking the HP here. It's probably better. Okay. Game gives you good upgrades. Don't turn them down necessarily. Right, we got the twins.
What is this abomination?
Alright, probably gonna need a little bit. You need to do keep their health pools pretty balanced when you're fighting them. So we're gonna. Alright, they're pretty even right now. We're gonna reload in a second, and then we're gonna turn around and fire into that mass. Okay, now let's reroll once, twice. Okay, fine. Legendary fire rate. You convinced me. Give me a legendary crit chance. Be happy. Both. Okay, now I get the ranged one in the back for sure, because alright, let's get the melee one now. They're okay, whoop. A little bit closer. Here comes the exploders. Trying to reposition myself so I don't like get caught up by the exploders. Okay, there we go. Once, twice, crit chance. Finally, I got one. I got them both. Hey, legendary reload.
Objective completed, miner.
And I'm gonna kill you though for sure, both of you. Die. Alright. Minigun. Very, very fun. And that's it.
You've proven that one dwarf can do the work of 4 if we just give you enough guns. Management is pleased.
So, 3 pieces of gear. Hey, that's a pretty good haul. Minigun. The minigun is a fun weapon. I feel like it tends to be poo-pooed a lot just because of the fact that it fires in the direction you're facing. It's more unwieldy in that sense. And I don't blame people for not liking it. I mean, I don't necessarily care for it as a gun. I wish it probably had some more interesting overclocks to help offset kind of the fact that it only fires in one direction. And it's still a very capable weapon. As you can see, it was melting all the bugs here on Hazard 5. And I feel like a lot of that came down to is one, obviously we had a lot of really great upgrades and we had some good artifacts there. With the energy bars, honestly, it's always a huge hit. And we had, like I said, we had decent crit chance, crit damage there. We said we had a ton of HP to offset those energy bars, had a ton of armor, which just helped us be able to take that chip damage. And again, when you're playing the minigun, if your movement speed is as high as I had, like I said, 81%, as you can see, I could really run up far ahead and turn around and get a lot of shots in on the elites or any of the bugs I was fighting. So that extra armor still is really nice where you're able to turn around and get a bunch of shots off. And if you take some chip damage, it's not that bad. I said 150 plus armor, you are absurdly tanky. But yeah, like I said, this is the Redux. Like I said, I recorded this video previously, where in early access, when I did this, I did play it as a stats effect weapon where I went for fire on it. And it's perfectly capable of being a stats effect kind of weapon where you can do fire on it. It's not that good. It's okay. If you're looking for the overclocks, and just quickly I'll go right back here 1 second and talk about them. Gas rerouting is probably one of my preferred overclocks for this. Bigger mags it's fine. It's not to say a spectacular overclock. If alternatives to it are what the reload shield as well as Like I said, the pan-fried shells are the other two, I think. But, oh, no, also high caliber rounds. So high caliber rounds was also a pretty good one too as well, especially when you get like a ton of fire rate from the favorite, or if you have gas rerouting, where the high caliber rounds has a lot of piercing. And basically, I feel like what's really nice about the minigun, if you can get a good amount of piercing on it, you can basically cut through waves of grunts very, very easily. But yeah, if you're playing, I said minigun, like I said, it's just, I don't blame people that don't like it. It's just, I feel like it's just unwieldy at times. And like I said, I feel like it's best when you have the favorite. If you're not picking the favorite, like lead wrapped ammo, it's firing too slow. It's reloading too slow. And the only reason why, like you said, I feel like when you're playing with it, whether you're on weapon specialist or you're picking it, whether you're juggernaut or on heavy gunner, the reload shield is probably it is a great overclock for it, by the way. That 100% armor that you get from it is bonkers. But it's probably one of the better overclocks for weapon masteries, because you want to be doing more damage more often as opposed to using it as a kind of a support weapon that overclock is more so intended for. So let's look at our gear real fast. We got 3 pieces. And drum roll, we got, there it is, Hunter's Harness. Okay, 27 armor, A7 max HP, potency, okay. Heal 50% when an elite is killed. That's fine, I guess. I mean, it's that's cool though with potency. I might be able to use it on a few of my class mods that have a lot of potency in the builds I do with them. It's not chip. What else we got? We got a canister. Canister is Trusty Canteen, level 92. 9.6% satisfic damage, 9.2% lifetime, 12.5 crit damage, and then weapon range per red sugar collected. So, I mean, I'll hold this for now, but this is like where, I mean, these are conflicting stats to a certain extent, where obviously satisfic damage doesn't crit, but it's okay. I'll hold on to it for now. I'll probably need to go through and clean this up at some point pretty soon. But look, it was a tool, it's hex keychain. Yeah. All right. Life regen, reload, and turrets. Let's sell that one.
Let's get rid of some stuff.
All right. Well, minigun. It's a fun weapon. And if you're playing it, make sure to get some extra movement speed, stack it up, run out in front of the bugs, turn around, fire at them. Make sure for your gear, as I mentioned before, and I've been mentioning in all my videos, HP and armor with the rebalancing around gear. HP and armor are much more valuable. Definitely pick some of that up. And then, as well, if you're playing on PC, I can't say for the same for Steam Deck or for Xbox, but if you're playing on Steam, your PC, check your frame rate settings and see if you can turn off the max frame rate there. And he said, I just recently found out about that frame rate issue, and I think it is new. So it is something worthwhile. I said my fire rate was over like 150 there, so that significantly reduces your potential DPS. It still fires the full clip, but it just takes longer. So just uncheck that option. Make sure you can have a good, basically, make sure you're able to basically spend that whole clip in the time that the fire rate allows for. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Rockin' Stone.
Fight for Rockin' Stone and storm in the mine.